The president of Venezuela, Nicolás Maduro, confirmed his attendance to the face-to-face meeting with his counterpart from Guyana on Thursday in Saint Vincent and the Grenadines to discuss the territorial disputes over the Essequiba Guayana, a territory seized in 1899 by the United Kingdom, and the Guyana refuses to settle the controversy through the Geneva Agreement. The report with Madeleine Garcia.
In this same scenario, in August, in his program with Maduro Mas, the Venezuelan president invited the president of Guyana, Irfan Ali, to meet face-to-face to resolve the controversy over the Guyana Essequiba through the dialogue established in the Geneva Agreement, 4 months after so much refusal by the Guyanese government, with the support of Salah CARICOM and the president of Brazil, Lula da Silva. A step was taken.
I say we have done it. We have achieved face-to-face dialogue. It is a great achievement of the people of Venezuela, of the will of the sovereignty of Venezuela. It is one of the first great achievements of the historic step of December 3rd, because this is resolved by talking face-to-face. I say that.
But when and why was the dialogue of the Geneva Agreement interrupted? In 2015, the U.S. transnational company ExxonMobil acquired a world-famous oil field in maritime territory pending the demarcation between Guyana and Venezuela. In 2018, the Guyanese government made a move that Venezuela did not expect. It unilaterally took the case to the International Court of Justice and was endorsed by the Secretary General of the United Nations.
The action of the Secretary General, Antonio Guterres, was erroneous. He exceeded his functions contained in the Geneva Agreement by choosing or supporting, in one way or another, to judicialize the case without having exhausted the mechanisms previously foreseen for a peaceful solution, such as mediation, good office, or conciliation, which are typified in Article 33 of the UN Charter and also included in Article 4 of the Geneva Agreement.
It's absurd that the United Nations, whose role is to promote peace, to promote dialogue, to promote agreements, to promote reconciliation, has acted in such a way that its behavior, as well as that of the International Court of Justice, has caused the conflict to increase and to aggravate. And that is the role of these institutions. The role is rather to seek solutions that are beneficial to peace and to agreement between countries.
Article 33 of the United Nations Charter states that any dispute which may threaten the maintenance of international peace and security shall be settled primarily by negotiation, mediation, and other peaceful means, and that the Council may invite the parties to use such means to settle their dispute. The Statute of the International Court of Justice also states that the countries in dispute must agree to its jurisdiction. They cannot force a state to recognize it, but a phone call changed everything.
On Friday, I spoke with the United Nations Secretary General, Antonio Guterres, with whom we have marked difference because of the actions that he has taken outside the Geneva Agreement, and I explained to him very well the position of Venezuela with the statute of the International Court of Justice in hand, the position of Venezuela since 1945 on the non-recognition of the jurisdiction of the International Court of Justice to settle the controversy of the Essequiba Guayana, and I asked him to play a positive role as Secretary General of the United Nations to resume the dialogue, and he committed to me that he would do so.
Vice President Delcy Rodriguez explained what the Geneva Convention can achieve and what the International Court of Justice cannot.
The defense of the Geneva Agreement of 1966, the only legal instrument that allows a peaceful, political, practical, and satisfactory solution for both sides, includes the concept of justice for both sides, which is definitely excluding a solution through the International Court of Justice.
The meeting in Saint Vincent and the Grenadines on Thursday will be an expression of the Geneva Agreement. Venezuela will put on the table a formula for joint development based on the Petrocaribe experience.
Madeleine Garcia, teleSUR, Caracas, Venezuela.